Hey guys, so this is the inner child spread we got here. So we got what the inner child needs or desires, what is holding us back from connecting with the inner child, what actions do we need to take to connect and fulfill these needs or desires of the inner child, and what will come. There's also a bonus card right here in the bottom. Okay, so what the inner child needs or desires is to be seen. Let yourself be known. What is holding us back is our emotions. Emotions are reflections. Look for the deeper meaning. What actions can be taken to fulfill our needs or desires is trusting our intuition, trusting our inner child to be a part of our navigation life journey in this time. And what is to come is we will have full connection with the inner child. So when I was talking to my inner child, I asked her, like, I see you. What do you want to be? How do you want to be seen? What do you want to share? And she was just basically saying that she wanted to be involved in like the decision making of our day-to-day life, and that like she just wants to be seen authentically how she is, which I was always so silly and always so playful, and I was taught at a very young age not to be like that because people would take advantage, or that we need to grow up. But really the people who were telling me not to do that, they were taking advantage of me, and they wanted me to grow up. They wanted to take away that childlike innocence. And I said, okay, I understand. And she was saying like she just wants to flow, go with the flow. She doesn't like schedules, she doesn't like timelines, she doesn't like pressure to get shit done. And I was like, okay, that makes sense, because as I started growing up, I started pressuring myself with like having everything perfect and aligned and doing it by a certain deadline, and pressuring myself if it didn't get done. And like she was just expressing to have fun and enjoy doing it and enjoy the process, and to have that inner child out, especially when it comes to creativity. So when we moved on to emotions, are the reflections look deeper. She was saying that she's just worried, like she feels afraid on the journey that we're on right now, that like it's all gonna like go to shit, or that like we're gonna be left out. And she's saying like she doesn't like to see me stressing out like about my like housing or my travel and stuff like that right now, because I'm on a faith journey. So it's like most days I'm taken care of and sheltered, and there's some days that the Most High is like teaching me a lesson to be outside or whatnot. And she's afraid of that. She's afraid, like she doesn't like me to be stressed out and pressed and stuff. And she wants to be a part of that process so that we can, sometimes we're not going to have fun in those processes, but at least we can see, like the upside to things, right? And with that sadness and that fear of like basically like the rug being pulled up under you and you falling. So she's telling me that like we feel insecure in where we are right now. However, she wants to be involved in that. Like I said, like we're accepting the journey that we're on right now. So she wants to be involved and make decisions and be involved in the process of things, so that way we can trust our intuition. She wants me to trust her as well. Like it. So I asked her about the situation. I was like, okay, so how do you feel about where we're at right now? Do you want to stay here, or do you want to go somewhere else? And she said, well, you know, based on where we are right now, like I literally haven't taken a shower in a whole last day. I slept in the porta potty the other night, and I just want some good rest. I want to be inside. It's super cold outside. And she was like, well, based on that, like we would have to be inside and go somewhere else where we can get an affordable hotel. So I was like, okay, that makes sense. And then to close with the go inward, it is time to connect with your inner child. Like doing all of this, allowing her to be seen in our authentic self, allowing her to express her emotions, allowing her to make decisions, is going to be in connection with her. So I'm so grateful for this. And the bonus card is listen, your inner child has something to say. So she's basically like trying to tell us like, like, hey, I want to be involved in this. Like I want myself, because like if I say like oh, like we're just gonna make a game of it, or we're gonna make it fun or whatever, my adult self gets frustrated, or like there's nothing fun about this shit, it's cold as fuck, like we're outside, blah 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 blah. And the inner child is just trying to soften the load and soften what's going on right now. And then that makes her feel sad, or that makes her feel frustrated, because I'm not allowing her to express herself, and I'm not allowing her to make decisions with us, which is not allowing her to be connected with us. So she just wants to be heard. She just wants to be listened. She just wants she wants her opinions and thoughts to be valued, right? So if you guys appreciate this message, I mean, I'm just like, wow, this is so amazing. Like, I'm so proud of myself. You know, to close the message, don't pressure yourself. You know, these patterns and behaviors of being so serious or disconnecting from the inner child that wasn't done overnight. So give yourself grace and compassion, and you know, continue to work on what you're working on. And if you guys appreciate this message, I am seeking safe shelter right now, warm shelter. I'm currently outside. It's really cold, and I slept in a party last night to try and make it warm, but it was still cold. My toes were all cold, my hands were cold, and it smelled like caca in there. So I had to do what I had to do, though, to at least be in an enclosed area, safe area. So if you guys appreciate this message and you want to donate to my safe shelter, I'm doing $13 inner child reads, and I'll post where you can send the Cash App, PayPal, Venmo in my description. So please help us out so that we can get indoors and take a warm shower and just lay in bed. Okay, love you guys, but if not, it's all good. I hope you enjoyed this message. But if you can send any donation, even the $5, $2, $10, it all adds up. So please help us.